gentlemen, welcome to Winter Field today here in beautiful Strasburg, Colorado for today's opening round of Class 1A state playoff game between the Yuma Indians and your Strasburg Indians. At this time, I would like to announce the defensive starters for Yuma. At number 1, starting at corner, Jesus Ross.
All right, welcome to Winter Field and your Strasburg Indians football. We want to thank our red and black sponsors, our red sponsors, our Remax Full House, Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They're located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladyburg Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. A little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly known as RREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports, Inc., a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Also like to thank our black sponsors, Wolf Waste Removal, Jeff Black at Wolf Waste LLC, a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5299. Rookie's Restaurant and Saloon prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of your food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast, which is served all day, lunch, and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right batteries, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get the job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. You can order your parts online, drop by, or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curbside pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Parts team at 1313 Monroe Street looks forward to serving you today. Maverick Steel is locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building erection. Whether you're building from the ground up or needing an addition, their team will take the time to sit down with you to assure you are getting the most economical and efficient building for your use. They can handle any building size from the 30 by 40 to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Please call them at 303-622-4813 to get started on your metal building. Action Signs and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl, and mesh banners. Flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. They take pride in everything they have produced for the I-70 corridor, Denver metro area since opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop is located in Strasburg, has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs for your business. If you have questions or would like to place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic. Come see them at 1517 Main Street at Strasburg or call 303-622-4200 for an appointment.
Oh, his shoelace is stuck.
Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972, open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. The Gift Shop is a great local source for gifts, items, greeting cards, antiques, and home decor. The Gift Shop is located in downtown Strasburg. Weller Insurance, come see why Weller Insurance has been in business since 1990, a small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717. If you or your business are interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact the Strasburg Booster Club at strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. We'd also like to announce the John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell. The scholarship will be awarded to 1 to 2 graduating seniors at Strasburg High School, starting with the class of 2021. To make a contribution, see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact Tina Starman at 303-622-9211 at extension 896. So again, welcome to Winter Field for the first round of high school playoffs. Again, between Strasburg Indians and the Yuma Indians. So this is a rematch of week 2. So welcome, Dave. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's a beautiful day, 73 degrees out.
Yeah.
Winds about 12 miles an hour. They say gusts up to 22, so I think running the ball might be a great idea today.
Yeah. And it's a dry heat, right?
It's absolutely beautiful. The last time we played these guys, we were talking to the radio guy for Yuma, and he says the weather we had that day should be today's weather. Yeah, and today's weather should have been what we had then.
Yeah, August it was chilly and needed some gloves and hot chocolate, and today you need a sunscreen and an umbrella drink.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for the Indians to come out of the tunnel. We've got the song playing.
So again, an early matchup, you know, we talked about week 2, and, you know, Strasburg at that time, it came off a close loss with Platte Valley. And, you know, trying to figure themselves out as a young team. And so, you know, the Indians come off 1-3 to start the first 4 games with their only win against Yuma. But after the season, we definitely saw a different team and saw a team mature and come together as a team.
That's kind of what Coach Brown said in his interview this week, was they needed to find their identity, and the senior leadership really held the team together and didn't let them lose focus through that first 4 games that they played this season.
Yeah. When you talk about the leadership, you know, you got an offensive line that is, you know, you have an offensive line that is all seniors that'll be gone after this year. And, you know, you lose a quarterback, you know, in Landon Martin that is a sophomore but brings those leadership qualities to the team. He understands the offense. He understands everyone's role on the team. And so, you know, you hate to lose a guy like that, but, you know, I think overall the team has come together and they've learned to play together. And they're playing unselfish, so to speak, you know.
Right. Yeah, once those seniors move on, it's a very small junior class with only, at the moment, 7 players in that junior class. So hopefully they've been taking notes, paying attention to what those seniors have tried to instill in them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and you see it you hear it in professional sports, and you hear it, you know, in college sports. But next man up, you know, and it's that type of theory. So we're gonna pause for a moment for the national anthem. national anthem sung there by Sidney Liker. So if you're watching, let us know if you can hear us or how we sound. So.
All right, captains are heading out to the center of the field. We've got Matthias Brown, Wilson Ames, Talon Hall, and Zach Marrero for the Strasburg Indians.
Matthias Brown, Wilson Ames, Talon Hall, and Zach Marrero.
Looks like number 3, number 21. So you'll hear Trejo, Clay Robinson, and looks like number 8 maybe, Kevin Hermosillo.
Hard to see. Can't see around Matthias.
Yeah.
But as in the first time we met these guys, Robinson's the one they're going to have to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
They can bottle him up.
Well, I'm talking to a couple of the players, you know, they were saying, you know, how great of a player he is. So Yuma will receive.
Go defense, come on now.
So Strasburg will get the choice in the second half. But talking to the players in the, you know, this week, we were talking about how Robinson is probably the best athlete in 1A right now. And, you know, that, you know, they were saying it, he doesn't have a lot of other, you know, guys around him at his level, but he is probably one of the best 1A football players right now.
Well, we saw it last time we played.
Yeah.
So
So Julian Valencia is going to set the ball, start this game. We've got two Yuma Indians back, number 12, Damon Thornton, and I can't see the other number.
Clay Robinson is
Clay Robinson. Here's the kick. Down to the 5. Oh, and he's buried right at the 11-yard line. Who was in there? Looked like Hayden Turner was in there.
Good job by Ian Ross getting down
Kurt
there.
Eckert.
Get him to turn inside.
And Paul Smith. So Yuma will start 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line. Come out in a tight formation. Shotgun. Now they shift. One running back to his left. And it's a keeper up the middle. He's going to get about, I want to say 3 yards on the carry. See where they spot this ball. Oh, no gain on the play. Got a tough angle here where we're sitting, but we'll let Mr. Bowlers on the PA help us out with those calls. He's got a little better vantage point than we do. Shotgun snap, handoff to the running back, and he's taken down after a gain of about 2.
Kalen blocked there on the carry.
Hey, watch that pick.
So 10:55 left in the quarter. 3rd and 8.
Hey, get in there, D, let's go.
So Yuma comes up to the line. We got 2 wide left, tight formation right, nobody in the backfield motion. That's a false start on Yuma. I'll move him back. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Bringing up 3rd and 13.
To take a play out of Strasburg's playbook with a sweep. Somebody on the offensive line was a little anxious. So they come up to the line. We've got a tight formation. One running back to the left of the quarterback. Looks like a keeper to the outside. And there's nothing on the outside. He's taken down by a host of Indians. Looked like Preston Krause was there. So that'll make it 4th and 13.
Bringing up 4th and 17 for the Indians.
4th and 17. So Yuma's in punt formation.
And they're punting into the wind.
Into the wind. It's a decent punt to the sideline. That ball go out of bounds right around the 30.
I think they're going to mark it at the 29.
29-yard line.
That'll be really good field position for Strasburg.
So with 9:38 left, Strasburg will go on offense for the first time. Be their first possession. Caleb Hart gets the call. He'll bring it to the huddle. Looks like he's going to have Egan Stevens wide left. One running back to his left. He's in shotgun. Trips right. Hand off to, oh, it's a keeper up the middle. He's stopped for little to no gain.
Caleb Hart with the carry for 2 yards. Tackled by number 68, Jose Ruiz. 2nd and 8.
Oh, they gave him 2 yards on that. So 2nd and 8. Strasburg breaks the huddle. Egan Stevens wide left again. Looks like Tiffany wide right. He's under center this time. Handoff to Thomas Devlin. Oh, nice open field tackle by number 32, John Smith.
That was kind of a name we called a lot last time as well. Defensively, made a lot of tackles.
So that's about a 6-yard carry. Be 3rd and 2. Under center again, trips left, tight formation. And there's going to be a false start on Strasburg. Move it back 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 7. Ball will be at the 27-yard line.
So we got 3rd and 8 situation here, so 3rd and long.
So you got Egan Stevens wide left, bunch trips, tight right, under center. He fakes the ball, throws it deep to Stevens. Oh, and he's going to mark it right inside the 1-yard line. That was an interception by Yuma, and heads-up play to tackle the player right there. So probably the second best outcome you could have with that. If you don't score or get a first down, you pin Yuma way deep.
Yeah, well, and watching the replay here, it looked like Egan Stevens just kind of waited there.
Yeah, the ball kind of floated.
So, I think Egan's got to go up and try to get that, at least compete for it.
So Yuma's got it inside the 1, 1st and 10. Their second series. Looks like tight formation. You're going to run it up the middle.
Looks like Robinson on the carry.
Maybe 3 or 4 yards. Got it out to the
maybe the
3-yard line.
It looks like they're going to call it down at the 4.
Second and 7. So Yuma up to the line, tight formation again. Shotgun formation. A keeper over the right-hand side. Look for maybe 1 yard gain.
Like Talon Hall and Egan Stevens are on the tackle.
So that'll make it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 6, Yuma.
Not expecting a shootout here, a lot of points. Yeah, Strasburg on quite the winning streak. 5 straight games.
Yuma's not in much hurry to get to the line.
No.
3rd and 6.
Well, I think too, if you're Yuma, that's what you want to do is control the clock and not allow Strasburg to control the ball.
Shotgun snap. Sweep right on the keeper. Oh, looks like he's got enough for a first down.
Yeah. By about 3 yards, maybe. They're going to mark him at the 15. So good carry by Robinson there.
So I think that's their longest play from scrimmage so far.
Yeah.
Definitely a nice run. Get a host of Yuma Indians out in front of the runner. So we got another bunch formation, shotgun, motion, handoff to number 1, and he's bottled up in the middle.
Looks like Jesus Ross there on the carry.
Might have even lost. No, he's no gain.
Yeah, looks like no gain.
Oh,
there.
he did lose about a yard. So 2nd and 11, 10 and a half. We've got 5:30 left in the first quarter. Yeah, it looks like Yuma's trying to slow things down a little bit. Tight formation, shotgun. 1 running back to his left. Low snap. Handoff, and he's caught in the backfield. There is a flag.
It's going to be holding.
Yeah, usually area holding. Oh, they're going to call illegal motion. So Strasburg got a decision.
So they're going to decline the penalty.
They declined it.
Yep, so it'll be 3rd and
3rd and
11.
11.
So the illegal shift was the penalty. They'll decline it. So it'll be 3rd and 12.
It's almost like a, oh, it was a fake the pitch.
Take the pitch out.
Sweeps to the right. Got Zach Morero to beat, and he does not. Zach will take him down, but not after Robinson gains 18 yards.
Come on, defense!
The defense really bit on that little head fake there.
That was a decent fake.
Yeah.
Luckily, Morero was there to make the stop.
Yeah.
So we
if
got,
he beats Morero, that's a score.
yeah.
Of course,
So
and
the
that was one thing.
Handoff to the left.
Another flag thrown in there. Looks like it's going to be a holding call. But in that first game, you know, they had that run to the outside, and as soon as Robinson got outside, he was gone.
Bryce Miller in for Keegan Tiffany.
So
1st and 20.
Use it!
Ball on the 32-yard line. Tight formation, shotgun. Handoff to the right. And he's stopped after about a 1 yard gain. Egan Stevens in. Jesse Burt comes off. So that'll be 2nd and 19.
2nd down, 19.
So Yuma's got 2 wide left this time. A bunch down the right. Shotgun formation, 1 running back to his left. It's a sweep, keeper to the left, and nothing doing on that one.
That was a nice play by Wilson Ames getting through that block. So that'll be a loss of 3.
So that'll make it 2nd and 22.
3rd and 22.
3rd and 22.
3rd and 21, Yuma.
We're 3rd and 21.
Nice job. Get out the field. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's hold them. Come on.
Let's see what Yuma comes up with on this one.
Hey, get in.
1 receiver wide right, 1 wide left. Shotgun formation.
Come on. Hey, yes.
Steps back to pass. A quick fade over the middle, or to the right side, and that's a catch by number 1 at the 48-yard line over Dalton Bergstrom. That's a nice diving catch by Ross, number 1. Looked like they saw one-on-one coverage to the outside.
Yeah.
Thought they'd try it. Nothing to lose on that one.
Well, and the one thing Bergstrom did there is turn his back, so he didn't even know that the ball was getting thrown his way. So.
Got it.
Boom. There's a sweep to the right. Looks like no gain on the play.
So carry
Number
there,
3.
number 3, you got here, Trejo.
They set up in a double wing formation on that one.
Let's get fired up, Strasburg!
So we got 1:50 left in the first quarter. Another double wing formation. Sniffer back. Hand up the middle. And there's a gain for about 1 yard.
Looks like Jesse Burt there on the stop, and a few Indians coming in. Yeah, Yuma seems to be controlling the clock in this first half, or in this first quarter.
Yeah, I think either one of these teams at any time could break one for a big gain.
Yeah.
Another fake pitch to the right. Looks like it fooled Strasburg again. The keeper fake to the right, and Robinson kept it, ran right to the outside, picked up another big gain. This is a very nice drive that they're putting together, starting at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
They are now at Strasburg's 33-yard line.
And I think too, as a defense, you got to stay home on that fake, because now you know they're going to do it. And that's 2 plays that they've been successful with that. So
Right.
those outside backers need to make sure that they stay home and watch that.
Something they got to realize is penetration will really slow this offense down.
So looks like carry on the play by number 30, Silas Bach.
Pick up a 7 yards. We're 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Time for one more play. Yuma's up to the line, tight formation. Ball on the ground.
On the ground.
And Robinson falls on the ground. He mishandled that snap, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
It looks like a loss of 2, so 3rd and 4.
Cole
Or
Liker
loss of
comes
1.
back in. And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
So again, thanks to our red sponsors, Remax Full House. Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They're located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladybird Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit. Full of unexpected treasures, gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. A little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports, Inc., proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served I-70 corridor for over 75 years, located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. If you or your business are interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact the Strasburg Booster Club at strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. So again, after one quarter, 0-0, and Yuma now moving right to left with a 3rd and 4.
So it looks like a bunch formation. That looks like another wing formation. Trying to decide what the quarterback's going to do. He's going to be in shotgun. They shift to the right. Sweep right. And he's able to get around the outside for a first down.
So they had a
Robinson.
few guys come into the backfield, but just he sweeps out to the right, and he's so quick. He's patient. He waits for that hole to move up to the next level.
Looks like he's got some good field vision as well.
Yeah. So this is a 16th play of this drive. So again, a nice long drive, but
It's a handoff to the left. He's able to get about 8 or 9 yards on that run.
still get down to the 5-yard line.
That was
Tackle on the play by Hayden Turner.
Hayden Turner on the tackle, number 23, Elijah Goglin.
So gain of 11 on the play.
So that'll make it 1st and goal. Looks like they're about the 9-yard line.
No, the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. Thank you. There's a snap, handoff up the middle, number 3. They're just going to push their way down to about the 2-yard line.
Carried by
Trejo with the carry.
2nd and goal.
Looked like Preston Krause was right there to make the stop, but he got stood up and then just kind of got run over.
Yuma's definitely winning the battle in the trenches at the moment.
Yeah, low man wins.
So they're in a tight formation, still in shotgun. I think they're going to have a keeper right here. Nope, number 3 up the middle. Looks like he is stopped short.
About the 1-yard line.
Carried by Trejo. Tackle on the play by Talon Hall and Jesse Burke.
Talon Hall and Jesse Burt on the stop.
3rd and goal, Yuma.
Preston Krause back in for Cole Liker. We're about 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Tight formation. It's a keeper by the quarterback. He's tackled, and they say that he's in.
Yeah,
Side judges put up the hands.
Rushman with the grab on the ankle, but Robinson kind of dives in and gets the touchdown. So nice job by Rushman getting back there, but again, just short. So
Line up for the kick, left-footed kicker. Number 45, Alex Lozano. Looks like he's right through the
It is
uprights.
good. So Yuma on the board first. Extra point is good, so that'll put Yuma up 7-0. 9:48 left here in the second quarter. So adjustments needed on the defensive side for sure. And let's see if the offense can muster up the same drive. You know, because that's one thing that Strasburg has been doing good lately is controlling the ball and sustaining long drives.
Right.
Let's go!
There was only 3 possessions in that quarter. 2
Yeah.
by Yuma, 1 by Strasburg.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a deflating drive, 99 yards. They did put the ball on the ground one time. They were able to recover it and continued to march down the field to score.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Brown is going to make a few adjustments there to.
Yeah. Well, and as a defense, you can't allow a 19-play drive.
Right.
So.
So now Yuma will have the wind at their back. We've got Zach Marrero and Egan Stevens back deep for Strasburg. And he's going to put that into the end zone for a touchback. Strasburg will start on their own 20-yard line.
Come on! We gotta put something together. We gotta answer. Come on now.
So Strasburg starts at the 20. That ball landed about a yard deep into the end zone. But like you said, he's had the wind at his back, so.
All right, Strasburg up to the line. Caleb Hart in shotgun. He's got 2 running backs, 1 on each side. We'll go to Zach Marrero on the left-hand side. Looks like he's going to get about 6 before he's taken out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds there on the.
Boys, we gotta answer back. Let's go.
Pushed out of bounds, but looks like he stepped out of bounds before he got hit there. So.
Like a gain of 5.
Yeah.
2nd and 5, 9:41 left in the first half. 2 receivers left. I'm sorry, 2 receivers right, under center. Hand off to Marrero again, up the middle. He's going to get enough for the first down.
It's about 8-yard carry there by Zach. Good for an Indians first down.
Plays already called into Caleb Hart. And they're up to the line. Shotgun formation. Looks like tight. And it's a sweep to Miller. Looks like he's going to get maybe a yard. He was lined up at the right wing. And at the snap, he came sweeping to the right, to the left, excuse me. Ball was handed off, and he, looks like he picked up 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yep.
Now Zach Marrero wide right. Oh. Timing on that play was a little off. Luckily, they had illegal motion because they put that ball on the ground. So make it 2nd and 14. At the 29-yard line. Now check that 32-yard line. That's not the 29. There we go. Better timing on that. Nice block by Zach. And he's taken down after a gain of about 3. Talon Hall.
John Smith came in, flying in from the backfield there.
Hey, we gotta go.
So how to make it 3rd and 10. Ball in the 33.
Sorry, 18 Kalen Block there on the tackle on John Smith.
So you got three wide left, 2 wide right, empty backfield. Caleb steps back to pass, steps up, and he's going to be taken down for a gain of for no gain. So that's going to make it 4th down, 4th and 10 at their 33-yard line. So we saw Yuma punt from this end. Ball did not go far. We'll see how Dalton Bergstrom handles the wind on this one. And he kicks it high, not deep, and that's hit one of Strasburg's players. Goes out at the 48-yard line of Strasburg.
All right, we'll see what kind of defensive changes Strasburg's made here. So with 6:46 left in the second quarter, Yuma's up 7-0 with getting the ball back here. On that last play by Yuma, that defensive lineman did a nice job of getting off his block to make that tackle. But otherwise, Hart had about 15 yards to run before the next Yuma Indian was there. So
Yuma, we're in shotgun, and then he pitched it quite a ways away, straight down the line to the running back. He was able to get about 3 yards on that carry.
Hermosillo will go off the field there. Helmet came off, so he'll come off for the play.
So Yuma's in shotgun, tight formation, 1 running back to the quarterback's left. And it's going to be steps back to pass. He tosses it up and way over everybody's head. There was 2 receivers in the area and 3 Strasburg Indians in the area, but he overthrew everybody on that one.
I think Yuma's noticing that Strasburg's bringing up their defensive backs.
Yeah, they got to slow down that running game.
Yeah.
Which opens up,
yeah,
leaves you man on man.
All their defensive backs are within 6 yards of the ball.
There's a handoff up the middle. Looks like he's going to get about 6 yards. That'll make it. So he doesn't. He's going to be. It's going to be a 4th and 2.
Yeah. So gig line there on the carry. So they'll set up 4th and 2. Yuma looks like they're probably going to go for it here. Of course, after that last drive, why not?
Right.
And I would look to see.
Yuma's going to call a timeout. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I would look to see Yuma go outside here. Those are their most successful plays, getting Robinson outside.
Right. Maybe that fake pitch to the right, and he takes off to the left again.
And their defense, the offense has definitely been able to get 3 or 4 yards of carry. So, you know, why not go for it at this point?
Correct.
And your defense, and Yuma's defense is doing a really good job at slowing down, you know, this, the Strasburg Indians. So,
right.
There's more positives working for Yuma right now than there is Strasburg. So,
right.
Definitely got to change some momentum, you know, on the Strasburg side. So this could be that momentum changer, you know, 4th and 2. Stop him here.
Keeper to the right, and he's going to get enough for a 1st down.
Again, Robinson with a 4-yard carry.
It's very close, but he got enough. Looks like he got 3 yards.
But looking at the play, that whole right side of the line was pushing everybody back 3 yards off the line. So you're going to get that 3 yards before you even get to contact. So
right. Shotgun formation. Handoff to number 30 off the right-hand side. He's going to go for about 8 yards.
Silas Bach there for a carry of 7. 8. So Strasburg's going to call a timeout here.
Like his defense has been out there quite a while. They're gassed.
Yeah.
They need a break. So 4:53 left on the clock in the first half. Yuma 7, Strasburg 0.
I'd like to thank Wolf Waste Removal, Jeff Black at Wolf Waste LLC, a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5299. Rookie's Restaurant and Saloon, they pride themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of our food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast, which is served all day, lunch and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. Those of you watching in Yuma, glad we could bring you the game, so thank you for joining us.
2nd and 2 on Strasburg's 33-yard line. Pitch to hand off to the left. He cuts back to the right. And he's taken out of bounds by Zach Marrero, but not until after a gain of 25.
So Trejo goes left initially, cuts back.
It's like he gained 31 on that one.
Cuts back to the right, and a big gain there on that play.
Come on, man! Come on!
So mark him down at the 5-yard line.
Bunch formation, shotgun, hand off to number 3 again over the right side, and he's in for a touchdown.
So Trejo on the carry for the touchdown for Yuma.
There's a flag in the end zone. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. Somebody must have said something. Oh, unsportsmanlike on Yuma.
So unsportsmanlike. So it'll be after the play, so the touchdown will count.
I wonder if there was a little taunting in there.
Well, you can see, you know, the coaches over on the sideline. They were saying something, and then players started saying something, so.
The extra point is good. I'll make it 14-0 Yuma over Strasburg with 4:37 left in the half.
You know, and listening to the radio guys here next to us, sounds like, you know, there's been a couple of taunting personal foul penalties on Yuma.
Come on,
And
now,
it
we gotta
sounds
wake
like
up,
they're
play
talking about that's
football.
something they got to
What's
clean
going
up.
on,
So
boy? Come on now.
hopefully that's something they'll
Let's
get
go.
figured out as well. And
The penalty, by the way, will be assessed on the kickoff system. Challenge for a strong leg.
So that penalty is going to put the ball at
should put it at the 25.
25 or the 20?
Is it a 10-yard penalty or a 15-yard
Should
penalty?
be 15. Unsportsmanlike.
Hey, let's use it. Come on,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
they're
it
going
should
to
put
kick
it
off
at
from the
the-
25.
let's go. Come on now.
This will give Strasburg good field position here. With the left-footed kicker, Egan Stevens will be most likely to get the ball here.
Hey, use this. You gotta use it.
Still got the wind at his back, so
Yeah.
we'll see where he gets it to. Stevens gets it at the 20, and he's taken down at the 30-yard line. And there's another flag. They're going to catch number 18 of Yuma with a late hit. Can you see that?
So I can't see, I didn't catch it on the video, so you can't see where the penalty there.
I don't think it was a block in the back. I think it was an extracurricular,
Yeah.
a hit after the play.
Hey, we gotta take advantage of this stuff. Come on.
So that puts the ball at Strasburg's 45 with 4:32 left in the first half.
So Strasburg been given a couple of opportunities here, but they have not been able to capitalize. So let's see if they can do something here.
So there's a handoff up the middle. He bounces it to the outside. That's Thomas Devlin. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play.
Carry on the right side by Thomas Devlin.
Thomas Devlin there for carry of about 2 yards. He ran a long ways for that 2 yards.
Strasburg comes out. Egan Stevens wide left.
Gotta answer. Let's go.
You got two receivers each side. Motion, handoff up the middle. Devlin lowers his head, gets down to the 49-yard line of
4 yards.
Yuma.
Number 42, Trey Stegman.
So
Make-
3rd and 4. 3:40 left here in the second quarter.
For Strasburg.
Both teams with 2 timeouts here.
So tight formation. Hart is under center. Marrero in motion. Another hand up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more. Pile is moving, still moving. He's still going. He's going. He broke it. He's going. One guy to beat. Number 23. Oh. Thomas Devlin. I don't know how he came out of that pile. But that is a highlight run.
That is a definite good run there by Thomas Devlin.
Wow, he took that down to the 6-yard line.
I thought they were going to blow the whistle. Momentum had stopped, and he popped out and kept going.
So this will make it first down and goal at the 6-yard line. And I'm going to say you do it again. There's a handoff to Marrero, in for the
Marrero,
touchdown.
Touchdown Indians
Untouched.
by Zach Marrero. Nice job.
Yuma was in a 3-man front, and they were wide, leaving big holes open up the middle. So that's the way to answer.
Well, and I think, too, on that, Strasburg has been trying to run outside. And so I think, you know, that's one thing that we've done well with the sweeps is that
Fumble snap. Julian Valencia picks it up, and he's thrown down. And Strasburg's gonna come out of that without a extra point. So that's gonna make it 14-6.
I think it's important that Strasburg scores on that drive.
We're hurting ourselves. You gotta count.
Right. Looked like a good snap. I couldn't tell. It looked like it might have just slipped through the holder's hands. So 2:37 left in the first half. Strasburg cuts the lead down to 8,
Hey, defense.
14-6.
So the wind up here in the bleachers, like flags here are blowing and the wind's blowing, but if you look at the flag over by the trees, it is barely moving. So I
Right.
wonder if the wind is blocked by the trees there. So we'll see as Julian kicks into the wind here.
And I think Yuma's short a player. Ball was kicked down to the 10-yard line. It was fumbled, picked up, and they got it back to about the 18-yard line.
So Damon Thornton picks the ball up, and
And it looks like
Advances
somebody's
it.
still down for Yuma on the sidelines.
it looked like he got hit pretty good. Oh yeah, he got hit pretty good there on that play.
Oh, and then a block in the back penalty as well.
So that'll back Yuma up. So definitely a momentum changer here to see if the defense of Strasburg can get a stop with 2 timeouts left by each team. This would be important for Strasburg to get a stop here and possibly get a score.
Looks like Yuma's players up and back on the sidelines with his team. So Yuma's in a bunch formation. Shotgun. And it's a keeper off the right side. He's going to be good for about 8 yards. 9 yards.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 1. 2:15 left here in the second quarter with the clock running. So again, Yuma not in any hurry.
So tight formation again. One running back to the right, handoff to the left, and Strasburg buries him.
Strasburg will stop that.
And it looks like no gain on the play.
Jesse Burt, Keegan Tiffany on the tackle. So it looks like they loss of 1. So they'll bring up 3rd and 2. So another big defensive stop here for Strasburg is needed.
Let's say another keeper. Robinson. Oh, and he gets tackled. Stopped on the play.
Looks like he ran into the back of his own guy.
That's Coach Brown takes a timeout. It is 4th and 8 with 1:11 left.
Should be 4th and 1.
Or 4th and 1. Sorry, I looked at the scoreboard.
Yeah, he just runs right into the back of his own guy there.
I imagine they're going to punt this ball deep in their own end zone with the wind to their back.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to turn the ball over at this point and give Strasburg a short field. So I would imagine they punt here as well.
Zach Marrero back deep.
But I would also keep an eye out for a quick run here too.
There's the kick. Kicks it to the right side. The ball's going to be downed at the 43-yard line by Yuma with 1:03 left. Strasburg gets the ball back with good field position.
It'll be 1st and 10 Strasburg at their own.
Hey, let's go! Make it happen!
Strasburg has 1 timeout left.
They should have 2.
I thought, no, because they just
I'm
called
looking
this
at the
one.
wrong-
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wrong side there.
yeah.
So yeah, 1 timeout. 1:03 left in the second quarter here before halftime. So again, I think momentum here, Strasburg side, they get down and score. They get the ball back at half.
There's a handoff up the middle. Thomas Devlin again. He's taken down for about a 1-yard gain. Clock is running with 50 seconds left.
Text by Caleb Block. 2nd and 9 Strasburg.
Taking a lot of time here.
Thomas Devlin out. So you got 2 receivers left. I'm sorry, 3 receivers left, 2 right. Empty backfield. Caleb Hart steps back. Throws it. Oh, wow, what a hit. And Talon Hall hangs on to that ball. That's a first down, 13-yard gain. Now about an 11-yard gain. Why is the clock moving? Clock should have stopped for the moving the chains. Caleb Hart steps back again, and that ball's in the dirt.
Hart's pass intended for the 17. Turner is incomplete. Second and 10, Strasburg.
See, again, I don't
Got
know why
number-
that clock didn't stop to move the chains. They should have had time to do that.
Yeah, well, you go back to the the previous play before the pass, and it took 18 seconds to get a play in and switch
Right.
guys out. So definitely a little bit of bad clock management there.
So Coach Brown uses his last timeout. There's 7 seconds left. Let's see what he draws up here. Looks like he's got something specific he wants. So Strasburg comes out. I'm going to say that Zach Marrero is going to be a part of this play. You got 4 to the right, 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's Zach Marrero. He's going to get the ball. Gets out of, and that clock will expire. Coach Brown is saying there should be 1 second left on the clock, and I think they will award him that. Yep, they're going to give him 1 more second.
1 second remaining on the clock.
I think that's a fair call. He looks like he stepped out.
Yeah. Well, he tried to go inside, and he's watching the clock and then gets out quickly. Of course, we can't see the clock to pair them up simultaneously, but
Right. So now you got empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 2 right.
basically 35 yards to the end zone. So final play here, barring a defensive penalty.
Hart steps up, throws it. Oh, and that ball falls harmlessly to the ground. There was about three players of each team near that ball. Hart threw it. That was right towards the end zone, but that ball falls to the ground. So 14-6, Yuma at halftime.
So good job by the offensive line there, giving Caleb some time to throw the ball down the field, but just a little bit short after Yuma knocks it down. So that'll take us into halftime. So again, we'd like to thank our red sponsors. Remax Full House, Connie, Simone, and Chad are eager to help you find the perfect home for your family. They're located at 56890 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Please stop by or call 303-622-6879. Let their family help your family buy or sell your home. Ladyburg Landing, located in Byers at 31 West Bijou Avenue, right off the Byers exit, full of unexpected treasures. Gifts, home decor, soaps, and candles. A little something for everyone. Get in there and pick up your treasure. Core Electric Cooperative, formerly IREA, providing you the energy to thrive. Titan Carports, Inc., a proud sponsor of Strasburg High School Athletics. Go Strasburg Indians. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, is your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years, located at 56151 East Colfax in Strasburg. I'd like to thank our black sponsors, Wolf Waste Removal. Jeff Black at Wolf Waste LLC, a service-disabled veteran. Owned small business. Call Wolf Waste at 970-483-5299. Rookie's Restaurant and Saloon prides themselves on their home-cooked style of meals, all made from scratch. Think of our food as your home-cooked meal away from home. Please visit them at 1323 Monroe Street in Strasburg for breakfast, which is served all day, lunch, and dinner. Come try the best pizza along the I-70 corridor for yourself. Strasburg Auto Parts is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck. Let them use their Napa know-how to help you find the right batteries, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get the job done. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. You can order your parts online. Drop by or call 303-622-4211. Online orders are available for in-store or curbside pickup. Your Strasburg Auto Parts team at 1313 Monroe Street looks forward to serving you today. Maverick Steel is locally owned and operated. Maverick Steel is your one-stop shop for pre-engineered metal buildings. Their sales and support staff have years of experience in the pre-engineered metal building industry, and their crews are highly trained in all aspects of metal building. Whether you're building from the ground up or needing an addition, their team will take the time to sit down with you to assure that you are getting the most economical and efficient building for your use. They can handle any size building from 30 by 40 to well over 600,000 square feet. Small enough to listen, big enough to deliver. Please call them at 303-622-4813 to get started on your metal building. Action Signs and Graphics is your one-stop shop for custom signs, lighted signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. They take pride in everything they have produced from the I-70 corridor, Denver metro area since opening in 2006. Their 4,000 square foot shop located in Strasburg has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs for your business. If you have any questions or would like to place an order, please call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsandgraphics@yahoo.com. Clausen Chiropractic, spinal health for the whole family at Clausen Chiropractic. Come see them at 1517 Main Street in Strasburg or call 303-622-4200 for an appointment. Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972, open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. The Gift Shop, a great local source for gift items, greeting cards, antiques, and home decor. The Gift Shop is located in downtown Strasburg. Weller Insurance, come see why Weller Insurance has been in business since 1990. A small office of community members who are committed to customer service for our neighbors. Give Weller Insurance a call at 303-622-4717. If you or your business are interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact the Strasburg Booster Club at strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. I'd like to announce the John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell. The scholarship will be awarded to 1 to 2 graduating seniors at Strasburg High School. Starting with the class of 2021, to make a contribution, see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact Tina Starman at 303-622-9211, extension 896. So again, after the first half, Strasburg 6, Yuma 14. To start the first quarter, Yuma had, one long play and then a short drive. And then, Strasburg got the ball, went 3 and out, and then Yuma got the ball and sustained a 19-play drive to open up the score there at 7-0. And then, they got another possession and scored. So defensively, Strasburg, that's been one of their stronger points coming in to this week. They've prided themselves on, stopping runs and, containing players. So they definitely have struggled up to this point. Offensively, Strasburg has moved the ball well. They've been able to run on the outside quite a bit, but Yuma defensively is doing a very good job at stopping that. Barring a play by Thomas Devlin, which, possibly could have been blown dead, but he pops out and, gets a big gain, and then Zach Marrero scores. So, for Strasburg, they get the ball to start the second half here, but they need to make quite a bit of adjustments here at halftime.
Right. I know the game plan for the first half was to run the ball. Other than that one scoring drive, how many plays did they actually have on offense? Did they have a dozen
For
before?
Strasburg?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have very many. It was not a lot. I think Strasburg opened up with, 3 plays, went 3 and out. The next drive they, had, 5 plays, and, as far as yardage goes, they don't have very many plays from scrimmage, and, like I said, the few plays that they did have were big gains, and, the carry there by Thomas there towards the end of the second quarter was, kind of their saving grace in a way, that allowed them to get there, and and they capitalized on having a 3-man front and leaving a hole open, and Zach was able to get through. So So yeah,
Yeah, I think they just need to stick to their game plan. And keep it on the ground. They just need to slow down Yuma's offense.
yeah,
And like you said, they get the ball first in this half, so
yeah.
we'll see what they can do.
Well, and I think the successful plays you saw were, having the smaller front, able to run the ball up the middle, and, the few passes that they had were across the middle, and, the passes were across the middle, and, we're able to move the ball a little bit. So, I think maybe that would be something that they do, here in the second half, maybe pass the ball a little bit more and spread the defense out. So looking at a few of the 1A scores here, Bennett is at Lyman. Lyman is up 30-0 with last checked 5 minutes to go in the second. North Fork, or Wiggins is at North Fork, so North Fork is up 14-13 with 6 minutes left in the second. Monte Vista is at Florence. Florence is up 6-0. Highland is at Ray. Ray is up 14-9. Peyton is at Centauri. Centauri is up 45-0. And Holyoke is at Meeker. Holyoke is up 21-14. All of those, looks like all of those games are in the second, except for the Florence Monte Vista one. So it looks like a few blowouts, which probably was expected, but for the most part, it looks like a few of these games, are tight matchups, and which you would tend to see with the amount of talent in this 1A, conference.
Yeah, this first round when you have first versus 16, second versus 15, 3 versus 14, you're going to have those big blowouts. It's these games where you have 10 versus 7, as we have today.
Yeah.
You'll have those closer games.
Yeah.
So, but I guess the winner of this game sounds like they'll be traveling to Centauri.
One of the things, talking to a few players and, looking at the seedings when they came out last Sunday, as far as, Meeker and Strasburg were concerned, or Holyoke, I guess it was, possibly switching those because of the Yuma-Strasburg matchup earlier in the year. But then you look at Strasburg and Holyoke, Yuma and Holyoke, they play in that same conference. So they want to eliminate those conference matchups if at all possible, with the pairings. So again, you look at Yuma and you've played them once, and you come in with some confidence, but it's a new game, and you played them the second week of the season, and a lot of things happened, by both teams, and
right
between then and now. So you can't look at that as as a benchmark of what you're going to do, and you got to look at film throughout the season and look at their changes and look at their patterns, and and hopefully when you come into this week you're prepared for those changes. So we'll see what changes and what they come up with here in the second half, and we'll see what kind of game we get here.
Yeah, we got 4:15 left at halftime. Fans are lining up to greet the team as they come out of the tunnel, but I don't think they're in the tunnel yet.
Can you hear me?
Year 3.
Centauri Peyton, who the winner of this game, the winner of Centauri Peyton, Centauri just crushing the Panthers right now. But caught the Z region in the middle of the second quarter. And Holyoke with the long road trip, they drew Wiggins, and they are on the road. A very good Meeker team, leading 21-14. Wiggins, the only local scorer or conference with us that is trailing right
Strasburg is back out on the field. Yuma as well. So they'll get their 3 minutes to stretch, warm up.
Hey, our half. Hey, it's our half right here. It's our half. Let's go.
Oh.
Hey, just play football, boys. Come on. Get me. Hey, just play some football.
All right, so the teams are back. We'll get a few minutes here to get loosened up, and Strasburg will have the choice here in the second half, which I would imagine they'll take the ball.
I would like to give a shout out to a couple on their 50-year anniversary,
Hey,
Marvin and Terry Stevens.
all right, we're moving forward. Come on.
So happy anniversary to the two of you.
50 years.
That's terrific. Congratulations.
That is excellent.
So we'll see what, like we said, Strasburg gets the ball first, see what they come out with. See what adjustments they make going into the second half, as well as Yuma.
Yeah. Well, and I think even with, I mean, no matter what you're doing, you know, you use your halftime to make adjustments no matter what, you know, because there was a few things that, you know, Yuma didn't do that well either. So, you know, that's definitely something they're going to have to make adjustments to. And, you know, just because you're up and you control the ball and, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that everything's working for you. So,
Right. So it seems like the wind has shifted a little bit. It's coming west to east now,
yeah,
as opposed to south to north.
yeah.
Again, the flag in the south end zone is not moving at all.
Second half. Kicking off for Yuma.
You're almost there. 3 more.
So Yuma will kick off.
Rachel, I think a few days with you would seem like 50 years. I'm kidding, Rachel Spriggs. I'm kidding.
Now 50 years would seem more like 10 underwater.
Yeah. Rachel's a great person. Rachel's a great person.
We love you, Rachel.
All right, so Yuma will kick here to start the second half.
And that ball is going into the end zone.
I don't know. I think if that doesn't have the wind going the way it is, that might go out of bounds like the 1 yard line there.
Right.
So, you know, that first half, I think, too, and I was going to mention this before at halftime, but, you know, Strasburg seemed a little timid and, like, kind of expected to do well, you know what I mean? So
Right.
hopefully they got those jitters out, and, you know, they do have some young guys, and let's see what they can do here in the second half.
So shot, he's under center, handoff up the middle. And he's got about 6 yards on that run.
So Talon Hall on the carry. So it looked like nothing, but Talon Hall gets 6 out of that.
2nd and 4. We got 2 receivers left, 2 right, 1 back behind the quarterback. Zach Murrow in motion. Handoff up the middle. Thomas Devlin this time. Running hard for another 8 yards. Maybe more than that.
Well, in watching these 2 plays, this is definitely the plays that Strasburg has been good at running all year.
Right.
And they seem to be back to, you know, just, again, it's 2 plays, but, you know, go back to what got you here, you know?
Right. So 2 receivers right, 1 left. Marrero in motion, handoff up the middle again. And he's going to bowl his way for another 6 yards.
Nice carry there by Thomas Devlin. Trey Stegman on the tackle there.
2nd and 4, Strasburg.
So some decent misdirection with the faking the sweep and handing it off up the middle.
So they stopped the clock briefly. Helmet issue, so they'll go off and then clock starts running now.
So Stevens is wide left. Marrero behind the quarterback in shotgun formation. That's a handoff up the middle to Zach. And he gets another couple of yards.
It's like a gain of 3 there by Marrero.
So make it 3rd and short.
So it looks like 3rd and 1 there. So it looks like Alexis Ruiz there on the tackle. So 3rd and 1 here. See what
Caleb Hart under center. There's a handoff. Oh. Yeah. Marrero ran into Hart in the backfield.
So looks like no gain there.
So I imagine Strasburg will go for this.
Yeah. So the linebacker there comes on a blitz and was able to get Marrero in the backfield. Otherwise, I think Marrero probably gets that play.
So you got Devlin behind Hart under center. There's a handoff up to Devlin. He'll have the 1st down.
He'll get the 1st down and then a few more. So
nice run for about 5 yards.
There'll be a 5-yard carry there.
1st and 10, Strasburg for the Yuma 49.
Keep grinding, boys.
So you got trips. Now you got 2 receivers right, 2 running backs in the backfield. That's a handoff to Talon Hall. He'll get another 4 yards. So 2nd down with 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 6.
So Hall gets hit there on that play. He's a little wobbly getting up.
He's a keeper up the middle.
Horse collar tackle there.
And that is a keeper up the middle for gain of, I'm going to say he didn't get anything on that one. Maybe 1 yard. Ball is on the 45-yard line of Yuma.
So again, Yuma with that 3-man front.
Twins left, twins right. Devlin behind the running back or quarterback. There's Devlin up the middle. And he's going to get enough with the extra effort for a 1st down and more. He's still going. Yuma wants to say that the ball came out, but they're going to call it Strasburg's ball. 9 yards on that run.
First and 10, Strasburg.
Keep going.
So I can't tell on the replay here if he was down or fumbled. They're they're in the middle of the pile there. So
It's hard to tell anytime that guy if he's down or not.
yeah. Well, I think too. Again, back to that first play in the first half. Your momentum stopped, and so.
Hart under center, handoff to Marrero over the left side, and he's taken down in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
So Nash Richardson there on the penetration. That was one thing last week, was Zach running to the left like that. That outside backer or linebacker gets in that backfield, and Zach hasn't been able to get past that. Zach's very elusive, but good open field tackle there by Richardson.
So you got twins left, twins right. Hart is in shotgun. Devlin behind him. Steps back to pass. Throws it. He's got Marrero, and he's only going to get about 2 yards.
So it'll be a gain of 5, but it'll still bring up a
5.
about a 3rd and 6, 6, 7. 3rd and 7. Down. So John Smith there on the tackle.
You got Devin lined up behind Hart. Twins left, twins right. I'm going to say another handoff up the middle. The ball is rolled back to the quarterback. He falls on it. That's going to be 4th down and 12.
So it'll be 4th and 12, yep.
Bad timing on that bad snap.
So hopefully Strasburg can get this converted. They've been able to do a good job at containing the clock, but you got to contain the clock and score as well. So
Trips left, Hart steps back, passes it out to the flat, and he's tackled for about a 2-yard gain.
So pass out to Hayden Turner. Of course, the play over here on the close hash, and then he throws across the field on the other hash. That's a long play. It gives the defenders time to see the ball and make a reaction.
So turnover on downs to Yuma at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 with 4:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Yuma up 14-6. Yuma's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Yuma.
That's a tough one to call.
Yeah,
Might need that later.
yeah.
Well, Strasburg knows they can move the ball.
Yeah.
They just need to keep doing it and limit the mistakes.
Well, and I think too, like we were talking about after that first couple of plays, Strasburg got back to, what they were successful at, and and that's running the motion and running up the middle, or getting to the outside. So, hopefully defensively they can make some adjustments here, with Robinson. So
Yuma's shotgun formation, handoff up the middle, and he's got about 1 yard.
So
2 yards.
Cyrus Baki will be, looks like 2nd and 8.
Wilson Ames, Matthias Brown on the tackle. 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation, keeper off the right side, and he's going to get about 3 yards. Gain of 3, gain of 4. So it'll be third and 4.
Yeah.
3rd and 4, Yuma.
See if Strasburg can hold him on this one. This is an important play here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in the wing formation again. Keeper up the middle, and he will get the first down. About
Robinson.
7 yards.
Robinson gets hit right there at the 45, but gets a nice push and keeps the legs moving to get for the first down.
1st and 10, Yuma.
So again, that's one thing that Strasburg has not done well is 3rd down conversions and getting off the field. But on the other side, Yuma's done a really good job at converting 3rd down. So
Handoff up the middle, number 3, and he is hits a
Trejo.
brick wall.
Talon Hall looks like they're on the tackle.
And there's a Yuma player down.
Jose Ruiz down. He's grabbing that right knee. He does not look very comfortable right now. Looks like he got rolled up on that knee, looks like.
And he is up, and he's going to get a little help off the field. He's favoring that right leg, as you said.
So again, 2nd and 10 here after the carry by Trejo with no gain. So it'll be 2nd.
Still waiting for Ruiz to get off the field.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Ball at Yuma's 49-yard line. Shotgun formation. Handoff to number 3 over the right side. And he's going to go for quite a few yards. He's about 18-yard run.
So Zach Marrero brings him down after about the 20.
So they took that down to Strasburg's 31-yard line. So that's a gain of 20 yards, 21 yards.
29, I think.
29. My math is bad. And there's a handoff to number 3 again. And they stop it this time.
Again, looks like Yuma wants to try to run on the outside. And they feel like, you know, that's the Strasburg's weak side. You know, to get everything seems to be going to that right side.
It's a tight formation, shotgun. That's a keeper. It's a reverse. And a nice play by
Nice play there by Keegan
Tiffany. Wow.
As Mr. Hemphill would say, that was a jewel of a play.
Yeah, if Tiffany doesn't make that play, he's going to run
scores.
for a lot of yards. And you mentioned that earlier, someone's got to stay home on that backside.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. So that'll make it 3rd and 15.
So again, the weakest part of Strasburg today has been their 3rd down defense. So let's see if they can get a
Keeper
stop
up the
here.
middle. He's going to go for about 4 or 5 yards. He had some momentum, some
Yeah.
blockers in front.
So he gets 8 on the carry.
You know,
So it'll be a fourth down and 8 or 7 here. So the punter does come out. So it looks like they are going to punt.
Block it. Block it.
No, they're going to line up for a field goal. No, yeah, field goal.
Yep, they are going to line up for a
Field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Got to watch out for the fake.
30, so it'll be a 46-yard attempt.
Don't jump. It's up, and it is good.
46-yard field goal, good.
And there is a penalty flag on the play. They're going to say roughing the kicker.
Looked like there was a Yuma Indian kind of.
Yep, personal foul, roughing the kicker. That hurts. That's a first down.
Roughing the kicker on the Indians.
So that'll be a first down for Yuma. So I'll take that 46-yard field goal off the board.
First and 10 Yuma on the
I was watching the ball. I didn't see the.
Yeah, I didn't either. And then I didn't catch it on replay either, so. So that'll be a first down at the Strasburg 14-yard line.
There's a handoff to number 3 up the middle.
carry by Trejo for a gain of 4 yards.
So Trejo gets 4 on the carry.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
So no scoring here in the third quarter, so that'll take us Yuma 14, Strasburg 6. So it's the start of the fourth quarter here. So again, it just seems the Strasburg defense cannot convert, and both teams have seemed to make some timely penalties, you know, that have affected plays or outcomes. So definitely something to clean up moving here into the fourth quarter. But again, I think looking back at week 2, we had a tight game, you know, in that third quarter. And, you know, Strasburg had come out ahead on that one. So, you know, hopefully, obviously, we want to see that. But, you know, Strasburg's definitely got to make a few changes for that to happen. So.
Second and 6, Yuma at the Strasburg 10-yard.
They definitely want to stop. They definitely want to stop Yuma from scoring here.
Right. Second and 6, ball on the 10-yard line.
We're just outside the 10, actually with the 14.
Robinson with the keeper.
So he gets a bad snap there, and then
Looks like he might have gotten a yard. That'll make it third.
so Bryce Miller on the tackle.
3rd and 5. Third and 5. Yuma in a tight formation. Shotgun, one running back to the left. Keeper up the middle. Bounces outside, and he's going to score.
Carry by Robinson for a Yuma touchdown.
So Robinson with the carry up the middle. Everybody sucks into the middle, and he kicks it outside. With Robinson's speed, no one was going to catch him.
Right. So that makes it 20-6 with 11:16 left in the fourth quarter.
When you had Hart and Tiffany kind of run into each other there on the end.
There's the kick. The other one looks like it's up and in. So that's 21-6.
So that'll take Yuma up 21-6.
So we are fourth quarter, 11:16 left. Yuma lining up to kick off. Should be able to get a return on this. Well, the wind has now died down to absolutely nothing. We'll see. We'll see how the Lozano does with no wind. There's the kick. That's a wobbly kick. Stevens picks up the ball. Right up the middle. Right up the middle. He's going. He's down to the 47-yard line of Yuma. That's how you...
that was a nice carry by Egan. He gets the ball.
And number 12 is hurt for Yuma. He's hobbling.
So Egan gets the ball and just runs right up the middle. Nice blocking by Strasburg there and giving him a nice lane to run through.
So you got Twins left.
So Damon Thornton injured on the play. He'll hobble off.
Trips left. And Yuma's going to call their second timeout.
Timeout, Yuma.
Well, I think with Thornton out, they had to make some adjustments.
They only had 10 players on the field, so probably a good timeout call. But
again, when you're up 21-6, I mean, you have that luxury, but you also don't want to use them in case the game gets close either. So
right.
I know we only got 11 minutes to play, but
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So Strasburg lines up, shotgun formation, trips left, two receivers right, empty backfield. Steps back, he's got some time, gets it out to the flat to Talon Hall for gain of 8.
So again, you make 8 yards and you take 2 seconds off, and that's how you keep the clock from running, but move the ball.
So one receiver left, that's Stevens. You get Tiffany wide right. Hall in motion. Devlin up the middle. And that'll be a first down.
Again, a nice run by Devlin.
Got about 6 yards.
Tackle on the play by Cumberland. First down and 10, Strasburg from the Yuma 34.
First and 10 from the 34 of Yuma. One receiver left, one receiver right. As a sweep to Zach Marrero. Breaks it, 3 tackles, and he's able to get a couple of yards out of it.
Still gets wrapped up and carries again, and then gets grabbed at the ankle and makes a big diving jump forward down to the 30.
So that'll make it 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line. Nope, 35. No, 30-yard line. I can't.
Yeah, they're at the 30.
I can't depend on the scoreboard for where the ball's at.
And here's the snap. Ball's on the ground. Finally gets it to him.
Wow, that ball was fumbled twice. So definitely some confusion on that play.
Third down and 8, Strasburg.
No, clock was not moving there, but I can't imagine that was it. That would be a benefit to the team down here. And nearly a disaster.
So Coach Brown actually sent that play in. We got twins left, twins right. Running back behind Hart. Steps back, throws it deep. He had Devlin over there.
Looks like Talon Hall there.
Or was it
intended receiver, yeah.
Okay, Talon Hall.
Again, I think looking at the play here, Talon Hall's got to go up and get that. I know it's a little behind, but he's got to go and make the.
Coach Brown is going over to have a talk with the back judge.
Yeah, I don't know if this was clock or if I don't know if this had to do with the clock or if this is something else with the side judge. I'm not exactly sure.
The back judge is now going over to talk to the rest of the crew. Whatever happened.
Yeah, so 4th and 8, and Strasburg. This is the defining play of this game, I think, right here. Because if Strasburg does not convert, Yuma takes over on downs. At 4th down. But Strasburg needs this play.
So 3 receivers right, 2 left. Hart needs to. He throws it deep. He's got a receiver. Oh, and it's in and out of his hands. That was Thomas Devlin.
So Devlin, the intended receiver, it was right there, but looks like.
So I think.
Looked like number 12, Damon Thornton, got up there and knocked it out of his hands right at the last.
I was going to say on a play like that when they know we're going to probably throw deep. If the quarterback can get past the rushing defense, there's plenty of room to run. But it's a lot to think about when you got those guys coming at you.
Yeah. Well, and they did send a blitzer on that, so.
So handoff up the middle.
For Silas Bach with the carry.
Carry by Silas Bach for no gain. Back by Preston Brown.
So Strasburg with 2 timeouts remaining. Clock running 9:30 and ticking. 2nd down and 10. And Yuma will probably take as much time off the clock as they can each and every play. So.
The ball's on the ground, and he picks up the ball, but has his right knee down, so that ball will be down there.
So Robinson will lose.
And there's a flag on the play. On sportsmanlike conduct, Strasburg. Well, that's a killer.
Looks like it was going to be on. Looks like it was on Keegan Tiffany after the play. And looking here, this right side of the offensive line was lined up over.
Nice play.
Looked like Yuma was lined up off sides. Couldn't quite tell the angle.
So that'll make it 2nd and 13.
Yeah, it looks like they're lined up a little off sides there, but no call. But definitely Yuma definitely needs to keep everything going here for sure, because again, 8:25 left here.
It sure does look like they're lined up offsides.
Yeah.
There's a handoff up the middle. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. So getting a little chirpy here. So Yuma guy comes running out after the play with hands up.
Usually means they did something.
Yeah. But looks like they're on the replay. 8 comes in while the guy's down, pushes him, and then comes around with his hands up. So, if you're
they're
gonna call
offsides.
both ways.
He's not going to. They're lining up offsides, and he's still not going to call it. And he's off to the races. Robinson takes that for 60 yards in the score. And Strasburg was telling the side judge that
You can see
Yuma's
it right
lined
here.
up offside.
You can see it here on the film. On the video. He's lined up over the line, and it's no call. Robinson with the 58-yard carry there.
And that's going to be a dagger. The extra point is good.
So that'll take Yuma up 28, Strasburg 6, with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left here. This is definitely a different Yuma team than we saw that second week. And they don't play in an easy conference either. They play in that same conference with Lyman and Holyoke,
right?
Wiggins, and so they get tested week in and week out. So for them, they get tested each and every week. And not saying that Strasburg doesn't, but definitely, I think, prepares Yuma a little bit better for these situations,
Looks like we got a couple new players in. Excuse me. 68 DJ Cannon and 79 Alex Dickens.
So Devlin will be back for Egan Stevens.
And there's a kick just short down to the 30-yard line. Devlin running.
So again, a nice run there by Devlin. They'll take it down to the 48.
So with 7:27 left, Strasburg's got the ball on Yuma's 48-yard line. We got 2 receivers left, 1 right, shotgun formation. Devlin behind Hart. Steps back, throws it. He's got it to Marrero. Marrero makes a couple of moves, and he's down at the 30-yard line. Strasburg's hurry-up offense. Twins left, twins right.
So pass of 19 there by Marrero.
Steps back.
So Hart looks.
Flushes it out to the right. He's going to run.
So Hart
got
with
the
the
first
ball.
down. Runs out of bounds. And there's a flag for a late hit.
So he does get hit there by, looks like Damon Thornton does hit him after he runs out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty there by Thornton. Of course, good sportsmanship there by Thornton. You know, giving him a pat on the helmet and no
But
harm.
that's
But
that's
again,
something you
can't
can't do.
Yeah, you know, and,
You're up.
and again,
You're up by
yeah, you're up 22
22
here,
points.
and you just walk out and you don't even do nothing. So again, this sets Strasburg up. First and goal from their looks like 6-yard line.
So Twins left, Twins right. Snap. Hart's going to step back. Throws it. He's got a man. It's a catch. And they called him down at
So
the.
just at the goal line, looked like he crossed over, but so Talon Hall there on the reception, get it just inside
So
the
they're at
1-yard
one.
line.
They need to run it now.
I would imagine this will be Thomas Devlin right here.
Yeah. Or quarterback sneak.
And Hart with the carry.
And he's
Devlin-
in for the touchdown.
Devlin with the push there behind. That'll be a touchdown, Strasburg.
Strasburg needs to go for 2.
So looks like Brown will signal 2.
Yeah, they do.
Again, I think another play by Devlin here. But the play that Strasburg has run, you know, that's made them successful in this game is you motion Marrero across
Devlin's not
and
in.
Devlin
yeah,
up
there
the
he is.
middle. So
Looks like they got Marrero single back. It's a fake. Run! And Hart runs it over
So
the
Hart-
right side for a touchdown.
Hart with
Or
the
for
fake and a rollout.
two-pointer.
He'll run it in. So it'll be 2-point conversion good. So that'll be 14. Strasburg 14, Yuma 28 with 6:29 left in the fourth quarter.
That's where that personal foul with the late hit
Yeah.
down on the right sidelines. It really might have changed some momentum.
Yeah. So again, Yuma with a 2-touchdown lead here, but you definitely can't, after that drive, you definitely can't
Picking off for Strasburg.
say you've won it yet, you know?
Right. So Valencia will tee it up. They've got everybody up front. They've got one guy on the 30-yard line.
Well, I think what you do here, there's nobody.
kick it right over
there's
the top of
nobody
the line.
back. You kick it right over the back.
Yeah. So they try an onside kick. It's picked up and taken to the 50-yard line.
Well, looking at the formation too, you know, here on the video it's cut off, but you know everyone's within 10 to 12 yards of the 40-yard line.
Right.
Sorry, the 50-yard line, and you know Valencia, you got to recognize that the field's empty and kick to the other side and
Right.
and try to get that ball back, because you get someone speedy down there to get the ball, and you got 8 guys over here on this side of the formation.
Matthias Brown looks like he's got something wrong with his hand. He's having it looked at right now. It's a sweep by number 30. He gets about 3 yards.
So Silas Bach on the carry, he'll get about 2 yards on the carry.
They're going to tape up Matthias's finger. And Yuma's going to let the clock run. So 2nd and 8.
So they'll put Yuma over into Strasburg territory at the 48-yard line. With 5:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Shotgun formation. And it's a sweep right, keeper. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line of Strasburg.
So Robinson with a carry of about 3. So Strasburg here will take a timeout. So this will leave one timeout remaining for both teams.
Timeout, Strasburg.
So 3rd and 4. Need to get a stop here.
Yeah. But I think if I'm Yuma here, I run on the outside. Strasburg has not been able to stop that outside run.
Right.
And so
well, that one run to the outside where Keegan Tiffany stayed home, that was able to stop that play in the backfield. He's not in at the moment.
right. So it'll be a 3rd and 4. Again, if you need a time to have a 3rd down conversion stop, this would be it.
It's a tight formation. It's a sweep right. And ball on the ground.
Ball is on the ground.
That is Strasburg's ball.
That looks like a Strasburg football.
They're going to say it was down. How can they say it was down? Check the replay.
Carry on the left side by Robinson.
So they're going to say he was down, but he's still running as the ball comes out. So looking here on the replay, so I can't really tell. The far side official,
Now they're going to have a conference.
looks like the far side official came in, but he didn't signal. But he's still running as the ball is being carried. But Strasburg came up with the ball.
And they're going to stick with their original call that the ball was down.
So I think it was an official timeout because he came over and stopped it and then gave the official signal, I believe. And so with the
So 5:24 left. It is 4th and 1. And what are they doing? They just moved the ball back. No, they're going to replay the down. No, they cannot do that.
they cannot replay this down.
You cannot make that call. They did that last week. Wow.
There was no offsetting penalties. I don't know why we're replaying the down here. But they didn't put any more time
There's
back
that.
on the clock.
Oh, and he's gone.
There's that fake.
There's that fake to the right, and he kept it going
That head
left.
fake and then takes it and runs the opposite way.
And if they don't replay that down, that changes everything.
Yeah. Well, and again, I don't know what they're replaying the down for. There was no penalties. There was no. So I'd be interested to see why. So the kick is up by Lozano. So that'll be 35-14 Yuma.
Basically, the reason they did that, it was the same as the last week where they were fooled. And one set of referees saw one thing, one set saw the other. So they decided, well, let's just go ahead and replay it then, which is the wrong thing to do
Right.
because it benefits the offense. It benefits one team over the other.
Yeah.
Because either way, it would have been a 4th down or Strasburg's ball.
Yeah.
But they just gave it to Yuma
So,
with
so
a
basically
3
you
to
got
3rd down.
2 officials saying turnover, 2 officials saying not, and then
So they replay it to give Yuma a 3rd down again.
yeah, because like you said, that was the situation last week.
Back to receive, Zach Morrell and Egan Stevens.
But I think the play stands, and you make it a 4th and 1.
Right.
You know.
So here's the kick. Goes down to Egan Stevens. He picks it up. Gets some blocking in front. Takes it down to the 37-yard line. They had Zach Rushman out there.
Well, one thing is Yuma has sent a few guys off limping. You know, Damon Thornton coming up limping again. So it has been physical, that is for sure.
So empty backfield, shotgun. 3-man rush. Hart steps up, and that'll be incomplete to Marrero.
So it looks like they're going to mark it and give him the catch. Look like maybe.
The sideline judge.
The side judge came in and marked it.
He marked it, and then it was waved off. And it's a right call. The ball did hit the ground.
It did hit the ground.
But somebody didn't make the initial right call.
Yeah.
Which I think has been a complaint of Coach Brown's the whole game, that the side judges are.
Yeah. Well, and I think we've seen this a few times throughout the season as well.
So Caleb Hart steps back, passes through
The hands of Austin Velasco.
Austin Velasco. So we got 3rd and 10. Strasburg on the 37-yard line. Trips right. Two receivers left.
Strasburg needs to convert here. So 3rd and 10. Clock stopped at 4:55.
Caleb Hart steps back. He's got a good pocket. Throws deep to the right side.
So Marrero will catch it. They won't give him the forward progress on the catch. They're going to give him about a half a yard.
So that's going to make it 4th and 9.
So 4th and 9 with 4:33 left and counting.
So 3 receivers right, 2 left. And Hart steps up. He gets the 1st down.
So Hart with the smart play, keep it, get the 1st down, keep the ball moving. So good job by Caleb Hart there.
Yeah, get those receivers in the
Clear everything
downfield,
out.
clear everything out, and then take a run. Hart back again to pass. Steps up. He's got Stevens. Oh, that's a face mask. Oh, and he. Oh my gosh. That line judge is absolutely horrible. And here we go with they're running again. Hart steps back, throws the ball. He's got
Hayden Turner with the reception there with the run.
He gets down to the 6-yard line, 5-yard line.
This side judge over here on the Strasburg side has not been too happy with Coach Brown, that is for sure.
Well, it goes both ways. Coach Brown wasn't too happy about him. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Coach Brown is not too happy with that side judge. That's what I meant to say.
All right.
I mean, clear face mask. I mean, you could see it. Fans could see it. The players saw it.
Motion by Hall. Up the middle to
Up the middle to Devlin.
Devlin. He's going to
Devlin
push,
pushing.
keep pushing. And he's in for the
Signals.
touchdown.
That'll be a touchdown. So it'll be Strasburg 21, Yuma 35.
Even the side judge on this side called it a touchdown.
So with 3:33 to go, it is now a 35 to 20 game.
So 35 to 20. They're going to, Valencia's
So
going
Valencia
to
will come out for the extra point, which
out for the,
I think is a smart play. You keep it at equal, I guess.
and that is wide left.
And it gets kicked left, yep.
It's all right, guys. Let's get it. Come on.
So nice catch and run by Hayden Turner. So we've got a 35-20 game. And they need to tell the kickoff team, if Yuma lines up like that again, you got to kick it about 20 yards and make it a race.
Yeah. That's one of those ones you just kick it up high in the air over to everyone. And you just tell them, I'm kicking it here.
Right. Have your speedsters on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to do it again.
Yeah. So again, you look at the formation here, and you have, you know,
Oh, number 3 stepping back now.
you have seven guys on one side of the field. So Hermosillo will fall on it.
See, I think that last time they tried the onside kick, Yuma wasn't lined up correctly because they actually put a guy back on that side
Yeah.
just in case. So 3:32 left in the fourth. Yuma up 35-20. They've got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line, 48-yard line.
Yep. See, looking at the line here, they are lined up off sides again on this right side.
So that's a
Jesse Burt there on the tackle. Wilson Ames.
handoff up the middle for no gain.
So it'll be Strasburg's final timeout. At
Matthias.
3:24 left here in the fourth quarter.
Matthias Brown is still bothered by that hand.
Yeah.
But knowing him, he's not coming out.
No. I wonder if we can work on getting some better chairs up here.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
Talk to my production manager.
So we got 2nd and 9. So handoff to the left. And he's going to be stopped for about a 1-yard gain.
Trejo with the carry there.
And the clock didn't start. So we still got 3:24 left.
So clock running 2:53 and counting.
And I think they're giving them that time because it's been
Yeah.
50 seconds since.
Yeah. Well, they didn't run.
There's a nice play by Zach Marrero. Knifing in, catching the running back in the backfield. That's going to make it 4th down.
But now the clock has stopped, and no one called a timeout.
Fourth and 13.
Yeah. So again, the officiating crew having some issues, and you know, the Yuma announcers here next to us are talking about it as well. But it's been abysmal all game. So.
And he was moving when the ball was snapped, but nobody's going to call that. And that one's out of bounds at the
probably about at the 46, 45-yard line. Right there.
35-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 35, not 45.
Oh,
So 2:06 left in the game here. Strasburg with the ball back.
you got shotgun formation, empty backfield. Throws it over the middle. Oh, and Austin Velasco just missed
So
it.
Velasco was open down the seam there, but just out of the hands of Austin Velasco. Yeah, he catches that, and there's definitely some room there for Austin to run.
So we got one receiver left. You got Velasco in the backfield with Hart. 3 receivers right. Steps back. Flushed out to the left. And he's tackled there at the 40-yard line.
So a little bit of time taken off there trying to let the play develop, but Hart will run out of bounds. So it'll stop the clock.
So it'll be 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Empty backfield. 4 receivers right, 1 left. 3-man rush. Throws it and it's picked off.
So Kevin Hermosillo will pick that off.
He's tackled by Austin Velasco.
And Velasco, yep. That'll pretty much do it for this game. He was just sitting there waiting for that pass. He knew that they were going to come short, so he just sat in the zone there.
Yeah, they had 8 defensive backs.
Yeah.
Only 3 rushing, so Caleb Hart had time, but not much space to throw.
So Yuma can pretty much kneel on this.
Yep, they're in victory formation. And the clock does start running, so.
Robinson downs it. 2nd and 11, Yuma.
So 1:30 left in the game. And again, they're lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Coach Brown is looking at it, and he knows guy's not going to call it.
Yeah.
Robinson downs it. 3rd down, Yuma.
There's last snap. 30 seconds left, and that'll do it. Yuma Indians 35, Strasburg 20.
So that looks like it'll take Yuma. Looks like Yuma will be going on to play Centauri. That's a final, 45-6. So it looks like Yuma will be making the trek down to Centauri. And of course, that'll be the final game for Strasburg this season. So again, we talked about it early in the year. Strasburg being a young team, losing a lot of seniors last year, and this year you're going to lose a whole offensive line, and next year could be a few of the same things. So. So again here, some guys, both teams, Strasburg obviously a little upset here, and Yuma excited about their win, but you gotta keep your sportsmanship, and no matter what side you're on the winning or losing side. So hopefully that gets addressed by both teams here.
Right.
But a good season for Strasburg. I think, again, one of the hardest schedules in 1A football this year. And you start the season 1-3, and you look at yourself and say, what do we have? And as a coach, you have to challenge your players and get them to see the end picture and develop goals and build on each game and each week. And and one thing we talked about, and even with Coach Hemphill, is that this is not something that Strasburg Indians football is used to. They're not used to losing games, much less 2 or 3 in a row and going 1-3 to start a season. So it definitely is some gut checks to start the season, and you come into league play, you win your conference, and you come back strong and you finish strong. But again, you face a Yuma Indian team that probably plays in one of the strongest 1A conferences, with Lyman, Wiggins, Ray, Holyoke, Yuma. So when they play their league schedule, they don't have a week off, and they play hard physical every week.
Right.
So that definitely prepares them for this type of longevity and types of football games. So.
Right. Well, it's you're going to go from an offensive line of all seniors to an offensive line of one junior, and the rest will be sophomores. You've only got one junior on the line. The rest are all receivers, running backs, that type of player.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a young offensive line. You'll have experienced skill position.
Yeah. Which, again, we've seen in years past where we've had the skilled positions and not such a strong offensive line, and it's worked. So
right.
We'll see what next year brings. I know, they're getting a few amount of decent-sized freshmen next year. So hopefully, they'll work out and be able to plug and play for Coach Brown next year. So.
Well, and we've seen with that sophomore group of linemen and the junior group of the talent positions, we've been successful with those boys. We've coached them all in the lower levels. So I think the future is still bright, and I think we've got a lot of good things coming. you know, you feel bad for those seniors that this is their last game, and
Yeah.
you know, not a good way to go out. But I think they're all pretty mature and pretty, you know, understanding on the situation.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's been a great season for these guys. You know, they've dealt with a lot of adversity. They've dealt with a lot of ups and downs. And I think having that younger team, that's going to help them. And I
Right.
think you come into these games and you get this experience, and you know, and I always say you learn best from your losses. You know, because you know you learn what you didn't do, and I mean, um, and losing builds character. You know, so. I think looking forward for next year and in the future, that the football team is definitely going to come back from this and everything. So again, Yuma will be moving on to Centauri next week. Strasburg obviously done with their season. So thank you for joining us this year. It's been a great season, and hope to see you somewhere else down the road. So, Coach Lasecki, it's been great. Thanks for joining this year.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
All right. We'll talk to everybody later.